school day version's almost over. Hey, listen up real quick. Remember chapter 3 vocab due today. Go ahead and get that out. A lot of you guys gave it to me last week. If so, good. I'll take an attendance. I'll let you guys get that out so you can edit it. Whew. Bless you. Where are you then? Jeez, you're welcome. Here, I'll collect them in a minute. I'll have you guys pass them up to the front of your rows, and I'll grab them. Sorry, son. You're fine. Make sure your names are on.
So glad you got it.
Oh, Nick. I think you were here on Wednesday, right? No, okay. Right. Hey, Becca. Right, due Friday on that, okay? And then you can get it to me anytime between now and then. There you go. All right.
How long would it take you to fly over? No, but I want to.
All right. Okay. Let me see those for everybody. You, if you're not done, waiver, it's possible to finish. Yeah, 5 days, there's 15 terms, come on. It is just one. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I wanted to, I think I mentioned it, kind of a little bit of what we were doing today. We're doing something that I like to do for a couple of different reasons. It's called like a digital or like virtual escape room or breakout room. Have any of you guys ever done like an actual breakout room, like for fun? Where you've gone, you have to like do certain things and like, you know, there's like a progression and all that. And the goal is to eventually get out, and usually they're like, it's like within an hour. And okay, so they're kind of, I don't know, there's still some places around, but like I feel like 5 years ago they were, you know, kind of popular. So we're going to do one today that is focused on the things that we've covered thus far, especially like more recently in chapter 2. I'm going to get you guys into groups, which pull this book right now. What? Oh, you got us today? Well, good. You're just on top of it. No, the vocab quiz, I told you it'd be like, I don't know, the next week or so. I like to be flexible with those. So, no, my plan is to get these graded and back to you like I did last time. All right? So that being said, it's good to make sure you're kind of on point. But yeah, no quiz today. You're safe today. So, here in a second, I'm going to get you guys into these groups, and then I'm going to give you some like more details and turn you loose. But I'm going to hit the main details now while I've got you hostage before you like move around and stuff. Okay? So, the thing that we're going to be doing, like I said, breakout room, it's mostly done on a Google form. All right? So, you're going to be in a group, 3 or 4 people. You only need one person per group to actually fill out the Google form. Everyone else is going to be helping. And so when you're in your group, you figure out who that is. That person will put their email as, you know, right there for that question. And then everybody in the group have your name there. And then upon that, you get moving on, and there will be some direct questions that you just answer. And then This first little section, though, has to do with vocabulary. There will be another document that you'll need to pull up. So you can have different people in the group can have Chromebooks open. You're able to use any notes, anything in Canvas, any assignments, like the old vocab that I handed back. Any of that stuff is fair game. I don't want you Googling. That is not where I draw a line. That's not going to be accepted. If you, second, you'll see that I published a little thing, breakout room, and you're going to see Chapter 2 breakout and breakout room vocabulary. The breakout room vocabulary is just a link to a document that you guys will need to work on together. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. This one's a little tricky. So you have 11 terms, and then you have definitions, examples, whatever. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get these like 11 terms matched correctly. So like if you think the answer number 1 is A, your first letter is going to be A, you're going to give 11 letters, and that is going to basically be your answer for this first part. These letters do not make them like a special word or anything like that, okay? That first question is what takes people the longest time. After that, you'll go to a different section, there'll be different questions. Some things you'll need to like look at around the room to get the answers to, so you might be moving around a little bit. Couple of things about Google Forms. You need to be very exact. Spelling does count, and no capitalization, okay? So no capitalization, even if it's a proper, proper noun, you're gonna keep everything lowercase. If you're very certain that you're correct, double check your spelling and make sure that you have not misspelled it, okay? For this first section here, your letters are gonna just go, 11 letters in a row. No commas, no spaces, okay? First group that gets done, and again, it won't let you move to different sections until you're done with everything correctly in that section. First group that gets done, I'm letting them decide what each of them wants in terms of candy, donuts from Rise and Roll, or fruit if you want to be healthy. So far, only one person's been healthy, and then they chose raspberries, which is an interesting choice, but sure, I'd rather give you guys candy. Produce is more expensive than candy. Anyway, that's kind of what you're playing for. Now, even if you don't win, you're gaining valuable experience. Here's why I like to do this. You're going to see questions similar to some that you're going to see on unit exams in here. Now, for this, you're going to be able to lean on your notes. You're going to be able to lean on a group. You're going to be able to lean on, your assignments that you can like pull out and look at. Obviously, those things aren't going to be available to you on an exam. So it's just kind of a good like entree into like where we're going to be going a little bit later on. Okay? Any questions, Frank? Get you guys into groups? Okay. All right. Let's pull up the groups again. Tell you where you're meeting, and then from there, quickly figure out who's going to be the one who's somebody with a Chromebook. Hopefully it's charged. Figure out who's going to be doing that for your group. Okay. We got a couple of people absent, not too many. If I need to combine some groups, I will, to make sure that everybody gets at least 3. Let me get through here before you start moving, and then I'll check, make sure the groups are balanced, and I'll turn you loose. Group 1's going to be meeting here. Group 2's going to be meeting here. Group 3 is going to be meeting there. Group 4, in the back here. Group 5, kind of in the middle. Group 6, closer to the front. And we got 7, 8, and 9. Go ahead and take your stuff and head there. And then I'll check with you guys. Talk with people around because you're kind of crammed together. See what group you're in. If I need to move people, I will. If I need to condense groups, if we got like 2 groups of 2, you can make one super group of 4. Okay, any groups? James, what'd you do? I know. Saray is not here. James not here? Okay, well, you're gonna be getting grouped up. Is there any group that does not have 3 people other than solo group back there? Every group has at least 3? Okay. What groups have 3? Okay, so every group has at least 3 people. A lot of you guys have 4. I'm gonna go ahead and publish this stuff, okay? I'll be walking around. If you have questions, let me know. I would recommend that for this, the breakout vocab, somebody's writing that down on a piece of paper, because you're gonna need to have like all 11 of them in a row. And if you get even one wrong, it'll say that you got the wrong answer. So make sure you take your time. If you get through that pretty quickly, you're in good shape, okay? All right, let's see, breakout room there and there. You may need to refresh if you've already got it pulled up, but ready, set, go. Time's a ticking. Remember, all notes you're able to use, assignments, things on Canvas.
So someone will write it down?
Well, write it down and then put it in for the answer.
So your son went
This is been like kind of a refresher experience. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I got the same name as him.
Oh. And no, it's not Grace.
I know it's damn near the same, you're missing the A.
I'm only on whole page. I just watched it again.
Get through the names quick. Some of you guys are dragging. You got teams already getting the answers correct.
You guys can type your name.
They're not like. This is a race.
This one was, it was
Google form will keep you accurate.
into the letters. Okay, so 9, B.
Wait, what?
Wait, we thought 9 was A, so then would A go right
If
here?
you want to do that quickly, you can.
Do you want to like write that down?
The 1 to 11.
And then, okay. B. Great Britain having control of what would become America was an example of this term. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Style of government or local units of government have more power than the national government.
Wanna skip it?
Yeah. The example of having a small group of
Eight.
The A is the 9th letter.
9. Okay. I mean, there's 2 C's.
Right here, computer, so we can see.
Oh.
I'm just saying though, you have that race, it's just anything else.
Look, you not saw B, it would be a flop.
Oh, it will.
You guys are
Yes, you look, it's a text right now.
to Christ this time.
Did you say 7, man?
So if you write it down on your sheet, then when you think you got them, if you got them all right, let's go to the next section.
It's private business software
The first one.
So they was the farthest along when I was.
What is it?
The next one is, so I had like different things in there where they had to like kind of get up so I can kind of gauge like,
Where they're at?
yeah.
Okay.
So like the next thing would have been that.
It's not right?
Now they got it.
What country has a right to push
Is it what?
A certain color, one of the maps not
Okay,
defined.
so they're going too. Oh, they are too.
I can't see that. Here we go. Which brand wanted the presidency to meet?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, Virginia which what were the two?
Remember, everything lowercase.
The plan?
What was the other? It was that one.
A small group of people control the government. Wherever we answer for D.
So far, so good. Whoa, why can I make it easy? The same reason escape rooms don't want you to get out in 3 minutes. Gotta make it tough.
Where's your stuff?
I actually love it.
Oh, yeah, you don't know any.
I guess.
What'd you put for age? So far, so good. Those could be, those are like it's a little slow, but you know, it's a little tough to get there.
took us a while to
Yeah, no, those, you're right on those first 3, keep going.
Wait, those four were like at 100 or like
So what was the biggest?
Don't look at me like that, like, I'm not trying to trick you. You look at me like
You weren't giggling, were you? Okay.
Look at me like I was lying. Trying to help.
Well, I don't know if you got this, but 8 is G. Okay, so just making sure.
Step on it.
No, it's not 3/5 or the Connecticut.
I think anti-terrorist.
11 is I.
There's the 3/5 compromise, and then the Connecticut compromise, and then there's some other.
There's another compromise.
Yeah, because they had a bunch of things that they had to compromise on in order to make the new Constitution.
Were you in Mr. Bear's class? Are you in Mr. Bear's class in business law or business management?
Which one did you say?
I went in first grade.
You in first?
Yeah.
So your brother hasn't too?
Okay, wait, I should want to pull this out and go.
So your brother was in the class that I observed, and they were going over all that stuff.
Oh, that too?
Yep. They were going over all the compromises.
Did they do a break room too or not?
They didn't do a break room, no. They were discussing a video that they were supposed to watch.
Organized the first government.
Oligarchy is a small group of powers. So whatever that is. And then confederation is when.
Oh, who is D?
And then whatever that is, I can't see it right now.
Group of people to form a
And also the slides up there. Once you get on to the, after the first section, you pull up the notes, they're published in Canvas. The slides we took. We've got the grid we worked on Friday. The answers in there.
So looking at groups, at least two of each group is definitely involved.
Notes, the last slide, you got the three
Group by, so group one, yeah, group one. The kid at the computer is definitely leading it. Group two, kid at the computer is definitely leading it. Group three, looks like they're all working together. Middle group in front, they're all working together. Next group has him and the girl. The other girl without anything is not really doing much. She's not contributing. So thinking about engagement.
I don't have A.
We have A is mine.
Number 6 are good.
Thinking about engagement.
Number 6 are good.
How can a break room have more students involved when in almost every single group at least one person isn't doing something? No, that's not true. Just in the first two groups. Just the first two groups, and then I'm gonna go. Oh, she's now. It's 12:48. She next group. She's now without her computer. I have to make notes to myself, or I forget. So I talk to it. I talk to the video. Did you figure out what it was? What the compromise was?
You said it was in the notes, but there's no chapter 2 notes.
What's the question?
It's which compromise helped to settle the differences between New Jersey Plan and Virginia? And it's not the 3/5.
No, you're right. It's not 3/5. You're right, because that was what was 3/5 about?
Counting slaves.
Yep. So then, what was the other compromise you talked about?
I didn't spell Connecticut right.
But,
I was like, I'm pretty sure you said it, but okay.
In one of the pictures in this room, Mr. Chambers is sitting in front of the building in a suit. Which government plan is that? Oh, there it is.
then you got better eyes than me, but I still
Is
can't
that?
find it. Oh, it's right there.
Don't get old.
I know that. I've been there. I can't think of names.
Yeah, remember there were only 2 plans.
That is
Friday.
such an empty seat.
Did that work?
There we go.
Oh, for a map.
There's a different compromise. Look at your notes. There's a slide with the 3 compromises. 3/5 is one of them. It's one of the other ones. And make sure you spell them right, but that's not your issue there.
He wasn't spelling it right because he was like,
So I'm like, yeah, I'm like, so what? So what's the question asking? And I go, okay. And then he was like, it's not very good.
And like,
So then he was like,
so.
hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. His 20 wasn't as in they were talking about that. It's like, that's your brother, right? Like, because you just did all this.
That's funny.
He's like, he did. How are we doing? What question are we on?
We have 2 on this page left.
What's our question? I can't see.
Which plan wanted the presidency to be made up of a group of people?
What plan?
Yeah.
Wanted the presidency to be made up of a group of people. Okay. So in your notes, when it talks about, well, in order for the government to be a group of people, what type of government structure does it have to be? Oligarchy. Yeah. So do you have a plan that talked about oligarchy? Was one of the proposed plans oligarchy?
Well, I can't find anything for it.
Colonies through country. You're done?
Colonies through. He just said colonies through something. Colonies through countries.
Was that one of the plans that was proposed? Colonies through country.
Maybe that's the section of notes. Is that a note
Oh,
section?
yeah.
Yeah. Colonies to Constitution. I bet those are the notes he's trying to tell you.
Good work, good work. Keep working, keep going. All right.
What are you guys on? What question? I can't read, so if you're holding it, if you're showing it to me, I mean, I can read, I can't see. How about that?
How was the legislative branch organized under the first government?
Okay. So the first government of America was what?
America's Confederation.
Okay. So how was the legislative branch organized under that?
Did we even have one?
Yes.
Or it was executive and judicial.
But what was the main difference between the Articles of Confederation and the Constitution? That's where you gotta start. That was a response to it. That was when they were going to the Constitution. Where are we at? Are we still in vocab? Yeah. Okay. Which one are we having trouble with? Number 6. Can you read it to me?
Free enterprise system?
Free enterprise system? Okay, so that's a type of economy. What about it? What's the... Because I see free enterprise system right here. So does it fit? It doesn't fit any of them? Is there anything that talks about economy? Or trade or... No?
Are you done, Ray? No, give me that. You see mine?
Because they started like getting mad about it.
Is that the right map?
No, it's not. I couldn't read the other one.
Okay. So sorry, this isn't a very short person.
They started acting out, and then they were like,
So don't forget it can be capitalized.
Oh.
Is that it?
Or go ahead and put that
Is your back group the only one that has it? So far. Is this the only one that has a weird password yet?
That is...
Okay.
But a lot of that has to do with.
For what? Which one? That's what I'm asking you.
Water coochie in there.
Somewhere at the store or like
How would
Rise
you
and
feel
Roll
if we
Donuts.
got a giant watermelon?
Well, let's see which one.
Why was the Boston Tea? Why was the response of the Boston Tea Club? Or the Boston, the Harbor? Yeah, the port closed. I can't read it.
Okay.
And it was to punish them because they started acting up.
What was it called? The thing that they gave out to punish them. You're
They
right.
call it- oh, okay.
There you go. See, you even knew the answer. You're getting all icy with me. Well, good. I'm not giving you the cheese.
All right, let's not.
Well, just saying. I guess I don't have a good answer.
I didn't have anything else.
Did you figure it out? No? Oh no.
Which ones are you
No, it favored the large states, so it can't be 3/5.
Which one favored the large states?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
well look at the two. You're talking about the plans, right? Think about the two plans. Which plan is named after a big state and which plan is named after a small state?
I got a strategy. Well, I'm
We're looking at these.
Those aren't,
We just don't have.
you don't have the names of the plans.
Yeah, so we're kind of.
I think it's in your, I saw it. I think it was on the grid maybe. I saw somebody's notes that had it on, had the plans on there. Because the Connecticut Compromise was what was compromised between the two.
Earlier, we were talking about how tax.
You're not supposed to Google.
I'm
Oh,
on
you're
Google
going drag.
Docs,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Well, you want the actual science.
I wish I could see better. That's my fault, not yours.
What are you searching? That's what I said. Just bombs. If it's something serious, will come for you.
Oh, oh, oh,
Wait.
I see one. I see them. We don't even have the names of the plans. I'm like, really? Because I saw in somebody's
The whole
notes.
grid.
I'm like, I saw in somebody's notes they
Who
had
said that?
it.
Did they say that?
Yeah,
Did
she
I
just
hear,
found it.
Did I hear that we don't know the names of the grids? We did those together on Friday, like the last class.
So you guys are done? Awesome.
Good.
So what are you choosing? Oh, you don't know if you won? That group back there won? Oh, okay.
I've never been sent down for something like that. Other than
But that was because she was concerned.
It's not Jersey.
I was in the class with Mr. Gooding.
Nope. Nope. It's not Virginia.
That's the only two things that we
Nope. Nope. That
New
is-
Jersey or Virginia?
Yeah. What did you not just put in there? You just put Jersey. Put a space. That's.
We're not allowed to have a space.
No, we are. It's just the first one. Look at that. Now it works. It's just the first one I said with all the 11 letters in a row.
I swear. Don't put a space or capital
Be careful about swearing when you're wrong.
You see?
When you say I swear, you just said I swear.
I swear on my mom.
And 12:15. Two groups are done.
All right, ladies and gents, listen up. Even if you're not done, listen up. Okay. So we had our winners over here. We've had several other groups get done. Just like with a real escape group, sometimes you don't get out. Now, fortunately for you, I'm not going to keep you in this physical room, but we'll do something similar to this for other units as well. I like it because it forces you to kind of recall things, and if you need help, you've got those those assignments, those notes. A lot of you guys that got done quickly, you were using the resources available to you, the slides, the assignments, all that stuff, okay? This is a good little warm-up, but after having gone through it this time, next time you have a little bit better understanding of what you're, gonna need to do and, the importance of like speed, all right? Google Forms, that'll keep you and force you to be active, okay? A couple things I wanted to do really quick. We got here about 7 minutes. Last class, we talked about, you guys were in the groups, and you guys broke down this political cartoon. And on Friday, we kind of ran out of time. We didn't have much time left to analyze the cartoon. So I wanted to do that now, in the last like 5 minutes or so of the class. So, a couple of things. You guys were with groups, you looked at this stuff, you answered questions, all that. I'll be getting those graded in the next day or two. Talk me through things that you saw in this political cartoon that you thought were important. Oh, the Stamp Act on the tree, okay? Now, we didn't cover specifically by name what the Stamp Act did, but we did talk about like policies that Great Britain were kind of handing down on us, the colonies. And chances are, what do you think the Stamp Act did? From what we know, like from, watching John Adams and talking about how we in the colonies felt about the British. What do we think the Stamp Act did? Good context clues. Tax, stamps, also printed paper, legal documents, playing cards, things like that. So ultimately, it increased taxes on the colonists, which we don't really like. Okay. In addition to the Stamp Act being on the tree, what's the tree called? The Liberty Tree. And what's a synonym for liberty? When you hear liberty, what's another word you think of? Freedom. So the Liberty Tree here is being shown, and a Stamp Act is nailed to it. And what do we know about the Stamp Act? Or we notice about it up there? It's upside down. You guys have any idea what it may mean if something is upside down? Could be opposite, or maybe they oppose it. If you're on a ship and you fly a flag upside down, like if you're flying the American flag upside down, what would that be a message to other boats? Like, what message are you conveying? If you have an American flag on a boat today, chances are it's registered in the United States. You don't normally fly it upside down. When might you fly it upside down as a way to like communicate with other boats or ships? Could be surrender, but probably not. That's more of a white flag if you have one. Rivalry? How would you know who the other people are to like rival them? Think about it. You're on a ship in the middle of the ocean. Why might you need to communicate with people and have to use a flag for it? Maybe, but that's kind of like the surrender thing. You have to use some context clues. Think, what might it be? What might you be communicating to other people? Why do you have an American flag? Take some guesses. It's all right. It's not like you're right the first time or whatever. And like I said, the opposite thing is certainly true. They could definitely be opposing that. If you're on a ship in the middle of the ocean, why might you want to communicate with somebody else from a distance? You need help, you're in distress. So that's one way that you can like let somebody know. Because it's usually pretty evident if a flag is flying upside down, and if you do that, it could be a form of distress. So whether the Stamp Act is upside down as a form of opposition, or rather some sort of distress, we need help, this is, bad, whatever, either one of those kind of work, okay? What are some other things that you guys see here? Feathers, okay? If you guys hadn't seen that clip from John Adams, where the British tax collector got tarred and feathered, Would this be harder to decipher on Friday? Would that have been tougher? Yeah. So having background knowledge is helpful. Let me ask you, hey, don't pack up. We still got time. Don't pack up. I'm not getting answers. You can stay, just chill for a minute. Who are these people that I just circled? Not the British. The colonists. How do you describe the looks on their faces? Happy. And what's making them happy? Hurting someone, torturing someone. When we watch that scene in John Adams, I like to look out and see the looks on your faces, and usually I see, like some variation of kind of shock that, this is happening to somebody, but look at their faces. They look pretty evil. They look happy about this. What's going on back here? Boston Tea Party, same time frame. We see a noose hung from a tree. What could that mean? Maybe that, but also, if they're not going to hang him and you just saw that hanging, what would that make you think? Well, probably not suicide, but why hang a noose if you're not going to use it? Fear tactic, to try to make people afraid. We've talked a lot about the colonists and all this, but this is a real political cartoon from the 1770s that was published in London. This is a pro-British thing against us. We're the bad guys in this. Most of you guys didn't even think of that because you're just, seeing things from our point of view with, pro-colonists. So see you guys later. Congrats to the new team.